We are live. BABAM. Welcome to number 2, Elevate Others, BABAM. So awesome yesterday. And I want to thank everybody who joined, everyone who jumped on. Really grateful for all the DMs that I received. The direct messages were absolutely amazing. There was a common denominator in about 80% of the DMs, and it had to do with fear and comfort. Those were the two main points. And a couple, one to get specific on, one person mentioned, well, I'm afraid of doing this, or I'm living in fear. And I said, you're living in fear? And I'm like, well, fear is what stops you from living. So you're actually existing in fear. So if you really think about that, if you understand that, you realize that fear is simply something that's stopping you from doing something. It's interesting because, hey, Nick, how are you? Lisa. So fear, the smallest thing, you're afraid of something. You're afraid that this is going to happen. You're afraid you're going to lose your job. You're afraid, whatever it is, you're just afraid. And it's small, it's this big. But as you keep thinking about it and dwelling on it, it just grows and it becomes so much bigger, so much bigger. It becomes so big that it starts to consume you, but it doesn't just consume your mind. It consumes everything that you are doing. It consumes your soul, your heart, everything. So what I want is for people to understand that when I was going through my struggle, the fear, getting past the fear, I realized that I truly wasn't living anymore. I was not living my life. Hey, Matt, I was not living my life at all. Getting past that and doing things that make you uncomfortable. Go out right now. Do whatever it is, something that you would love to do but you're afraid to do it, go do it. Just do it. Hey, Linda, just do it. It doesn't matter. You have to make the choice to say, I am not going to keep this box, this gift that was given to me unwrapped because I am afraid to go out there and do the things I truly want to do. You have to be able to embrace being uncomfortable. Now, what does that mean? If you look at the most successful people in this world, were they comfortable? No, they were not comfortable. They understood that in order to live the life that they wanted to, hey, Julia, they wanted to, hey, Lauren, they knew that they had to take risks, take chances. You know, as I was conversing with someone on one of the DMs yesterday, hey, Jess, as I was conversing with someone yesterday, I was telling him a story about a friend of mine. He was scared to death of roller coasters, scared to death. But he saw how like exhilarating these people were. And I just said, look, do yourself a favor. Just do yourself a favor. Get on that roller coaster, no matter what. And he got on that roller coaster, and when he got off, he felt exhilarated. He was like, my God, that was so awesome. And I said, if you didn't get on that, you would have never have known how awesome roller coasters are or how alive you could feel. That's a blocker. It's a success blocker. It's a relationship blocker. It's a career blocker. It's a passion blocker. It blocks everything that you're about, everything that your heart and soul is about. Hey, George. So you have to get, you have to understand something. It wasn't easy to get past, but I got past that. You can get past that. You can understand that the more uncomfortable you are, the happier you are going to be. Because you are going to be living and not just existing. So this fear that consumes you, ask yourself why. Why? I hope you guys can hear me. I got my microphone fell over. Ask yourself why. Why is this fear consuming? Why are you afraid? And you're going to start to see that you start thinking about living comfortably. If you're living comfortable and you're unhappy, how comfortable are you? How could you possibly be living your life, or how could you possibly be comfortable? So what I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to get at, I did not start finding my passion again until I was uncomfortable, until I was doing things that I normally wouldn't have done. Taking chances, taking risks, being brave, just opening up. And what I want you to get out of this is that the one way to find your passion, it's like looking back at the past. People are like, oh, I'm afraid of this, I'm afraid of that. Let me tell you what you should fear by not taking chances and by not getting out of your comfort zone. You should fear regret. Regret is something you could never, ever get back. Talk to someone in their 80s and their 90s. Talk to somebody who doesn't have a chance to do anything anymore. And if you ask them that question, what is it that you wish you did? Well, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. I wish I spent more time with my family. I wish I took more chances. I wish I started my own business. Nothing but regret. Who wants to live their life with regret? If you're on a journey, if you're on a passionate journey, you can't look back and have regret. It's impossible. You're doing everything that you can, everything in your power to knock down those obstacles, just like we talked about yesterday, to knock down all of those struggles. And by embracing them and being uncomfortable, you are going to grow. The people around you are going to grow. You're going to elevate yourself. You're going to elevate others. And it's so important. Think about when you are in that state of comfort. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do this. I was going to do it, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, I feel better. But how much better do you really feel? Did you make any progress? Did you accomplish anything? All you accomplished is staying in the same place you were when you didn't take that chance, when you didn't overcome that fear. Living your life to the fullest is overcoming those fears. It's embracing those fears. It's becoming exhilarated. It's something it took me a long time to learn. I don't want people to wait out their lives to say to themselves, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. I want people to do it. So for all those people who DM'd me yesterday, for all those people that were talking about living in fear, no, you're not living in fear. You're simply existing in fear. That's all you're doing. You are not living your life. You have to get out there and live your life. You were born. Do you know what the odds of being born are? I learned this from a Gary Vaynerchuk video. The odds of being born are like 40 billion to 1. You have a better chance of winning the lottery, he said, 10 times in your life than you do being born. Go live your life on your terms. Don't allow what's out there, society, whatever it is, to put fear in your mind. Overcome it, crash through it, be brave, and be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. I know that sounds so weird, but as you're doing more things, as you're taking more chances, your confidence builds, your aura builds, everything around you becomes so contagious. People they're going to be like, what is this? Like, what are you eating? What are you made of that you keep conquering and smashing through these obstacles? That's truly living. And I want to expand on it, but I want to save something for tomorrow because it truly is awesome, because it is all part of this journey, and this journey that I want to bring you all on. We are going to smash through so many obstacles together. We are going to make sure that everybody around us eliminates all of that fear. Stops talking about that comfort zone. It's the most dangerous place to live in. Nothing good comes out of the comfort zone. Nothing good comes from not taking chances. Nothing good comes from not taking a risk, putting it all on the line. Look at the most successful entrepreneurs in the world. Think of what they risked. Think of the fear they had. And even when they were successful, they still were uncomfortable. Elon Musk got $180 million after he received net his proceeds after selling PayPal. And what did he do? He put $100 million $60 million and $20 million into 3 different companies, and then he's borrowing money from friends to pay rent? What would you do? Think about it right now. If you had $180 million in the bank, you would be comfortable. You would be fine. That was it. But the passion, living life, is people like Elon Musk who are willing to take $180 million and put it back to change the world, to put it back to make themselves uncomfortable, because that's where they're growing. That's where they're succeeding. When you are willing to put it all on the line for a dream, for a goal, for a passion, that is when you win at life. So don't look back and have regrets. Please do not do that. It's a shame. It's a waste. Unwrap this gift of life. Take chances. Be bold. Just do it. Before I sign off, I'm going to ask you to do one thing. Before this weekend, do one thing. One thing. Hey, Lori, do one thing that you are afraid of. And then I want to see you come on. I want you to ask me to bring you on. Saturday. We'll do it Saturday, sometime Saturday. But by this weekend, do something that you truly do fear. Conquer it. And then I want you to tell me how you feel. I want you to tell me how unstoppable you are. I want you to tell me how many more chances you are going to be willing to take. I want you to tell me that you hate the comfort zone, that you want to take more chances and you want to live life. By doing that, you are going to be contagious to others. And by being contagious to others, you're going to elevate others. Together, we are going to get on this journey. It's going to be really exciting. I am so pumped. So stay focused, stay bold, get rid of the fear. Remember, you can't live in fear. You can only exist in fear. We're here to live. We're not here to exist. We're here to enjoy life. We're here to love life. We're here to enjoy everything, this giant gift we have. I'm looking out at these beautiful trees in the mountains. Absolutely gorgeous. This is life. This is living. That's what you want to do. Ramath, how are you? That is how you want to embrace life. So, before the weekend, do one thing that you are... Lori, how are you? Before this weekend, do one thing that you are afraid of. Conquer it, get it out of the way, and do everything that you know in your heart you want to do, but you're afraid to do. But right now, you're no longer afraid to do it. So let's go elevate others. BABAM. I will see you guys again tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Absolutely awesome. I love this journey.